Okay, here we are with the Eufy S2. Just arrived earlier this week. Sorry about any delay for everyone. It's been a crazy couple days. So here we're just going to get into this unboxing here. We're going to go through and kind of just come across every little bit that's inside the box. So as we first open it up, we've got the assembly guide, basically their quick start guide. So I'll just give you a quick highlight as far as what's inside the box and kind of how to get it open and started. Here they go through the incense or the scent pack that's in it, as well as the detergent canister. So nothing on the back. Some important safety instructions. Generally nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary, pretty consistent. So alright, from here we'll get into the actual crux of the bot. As you can see, the packaging is really nice and packed up well, like most Anchor and Eufy based products. Alright, I started pulling out some of the stuff and I just wanted to comment. So you're able to remove the foam bit on this side first, and then you have to remove the bot in order to remove the rest of the vac base station. Here's the bot. It's pretty well packaged. Again, just like a lot of the bots. So keep in mind that the bot is probably pretty close to the heaviest bit inside this box. So take care to really not stress yourself lifting this bad boy out. Once you get the bot out, you're going to have to remove the plastic cellophane around the bot, but also don't forget to remove the little foam tabs on both sides. This is probably the best part. Yes. Okay, one of the downsides to this packaging and this bot is the clip-on handle. There's really not a good handle to lift this base station out of the box, and when I lifted, the plastic kind of tore off, covering the base station. So we're gonna go ahead and try to lift this bad boy out. Might be best if I set it on the floor. Alright, with a good grip, nice hand grip here, you're able to lift it up and away. Just be careful not to drop the station. It's pretty hefty. Base station comes pre-installed with a dust bag, which is nice, even though they do provide, looks like maybe one extra bag, maybe two. Okay, after a little bit of time and so removing a bunch of the cellophane, here's the full unpacked contents of the box. Here we've got the base station. As you can see, it's kind of disassembled, much like a lot of the vacs. Comes with the ramp that is disconnected that will just clip it onto here. We've got a power cord. We've got our clean water tank. Looks like our dirty water tank. I'll likely remove the stickers because I don't really care for those. We've got an extra dust bag. Got a container of cleaning liquid. I've been told that this container is different than the S1 and S1 Pro tanks, so just keep that in mind. They will be specific to this bot. We've got our fragrance kits. Got a couple smells here. So that's one is Vermont Leche, or Leche, however you would pronounce it. Let's see. This one is citrus and basil. And This one is bamboo and sage. All of these smells or fragrances appear to be pet friendly. I didn't see anything in the product literature about pet safety, but I did reach out to Eufy to get some additional clarification on the fragrances and essential oils that are inside. So with that, there's also the riser bit that I'm actually going to install right now. This is for the touch controls. So you're just going to go ahead and insert it and line up those holes and press down. Once pressed down, you're pretty good to go. It's installed pretty tight. And then lastly is the bot. So while I have you here, I'm going to go ahead and install one of the fragrances. You can go ahead and just lift the cover off, and the air fragrance goes right in this compartment. Okay, for this bot, I'm going to go ahead and install the bamboo and sage. So it's pretty simple. Just pull the little pull tab, go ahead and give it a tug. You basically remove the entire label and you're left with a pod. That's kind of what the internals looks like. And there's a inlet valve for where the air blows through, and an outlet to kind of let some of that air get blown out through this exhaust fan here. So you're going to go ahead and install it with the Eufy label facing up. It says top on it right here, and with the air vents facing backwards. So go ahead and just close that cover, and there you go, the incense is installed. Okay, now that the fragrance is installed into the bot, I'm going to go ahead and get this base station set up. As I mentioned, the ramp is pretty simple to install. You just line up those items and give it a small press across, and there you go, it's installed. So I'm going to get this base station set up and get these tanks filled up with water, and we'll get the first testing going. And actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and install the cleaning tank, or the cleaning solution tank. There's gonna be a tab on the top, tab on the bottom. You're gonna go ahead and remove both and install it right in this slot here. With both removed, go ahead and just slide it in, push down and push back, and there it's nice and installed. One more piece of cellophane. Alright, and starting to remove some of the plastic or the tags, I realized this tag here, as we go ahead and remove it, it's going to yank out the water tray. There you can see the pump where it sucks up the water, so don't forget to remove this. Once removed, you can just go ahead and set that tray right back down into place. Nothing crazy, it just sets right in. There's no clicking or anything that you need to align. So it just takes some tap water inside the tank, so go ahead and fill it up from the tap. On the tank, there's going to be a max fill line, so just take care not to go too much far there above that. You really don't want to, because there's some drain holes right on the top here, or not drain holes, breather holes, so that helps it with the suction. And also just keep in mind the intersection between the top of the lid and the side of the tank, that is not the max fill line, it's below it by maybe a half an inch, so just keep that in mind. Okay, once you get the base station plugged in and installed, we're going to go ahead and install the robot right into the base station. So we just want to go ahead and set it down. I like to depress the wheels by my fingers on both sides and push the robot back. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So go ahead and push it back in all the way. It'll take a second, but it'll start blinking and beginning to charge as it turns on. So we're gonna go ahead and get through the setup bit and put it into the Eufy app and get mapping. Have a good one.